What's going on, guys? This is Yusei, and today we're going to be going over not only some new cards, but also some new news concerning some reprints that we're getting in Legendary 5Ds decks. So let's get right into it as soon as you smash the like and subscribe button. So the first card, I'm actually kind of late on this one. It's Shaddoll or whatever. I'm not even going to try pronouncing this shit. Level 6 Wind Psychic, the exact same stats as Wendy. You needed a Shaddoll monster to win, so obviously you're using the regular Wendy, if that's the name. Must first be fusion summon. You can only use the first effect once per turn. In quick effect, you can change any number of said monsters to face up defense. Then you can change other face up monsters on the field to face down defense, up to the number of flip monsters flip face up. So that's kind of like Sol and Luna. It's a very good effect. It's a quick effect, so it's obviously an interruption, but it also helps you out at the same time. And this is not... Hold on a second. This is... Oh, it's actually better than the classic effect where I think you only recycle back like Shaddoll Fusion or something. You recycle back any Shaddoll card in your grave. Is this the first time that... Usually they only recycle back spells, no? Yeah, so this one, it recycles back even monsters if you want to. Now we got the final cards from Burst Protocol, and obviously the last cards are always pack fillers, so I'm just gonna go real quick because it's probably dog shit. Dark Staring at the Blue Sky, level 10 Dark Reptile. Okay, so it's sendable by Snake Rain. And it's maybe playable in Mitsurugi, I don't know. First, second, and third effect once per turn. If a monster is special summoned from the deck and or extra deck by an opponent's activated monster effect while this card is in your grave, you can special summon it. When a monster effect is activated that includes special summoning a monster, quick effect, you can banish a card from your hand or field, negate that effect, and if you do, destroy that card. It's not too bad. During the end phase of this card is currently banished and was banished this turn, you can return one of your other banished monsters to the graveyard. Okay, I mean, it's not complete garbage. It's kind of fine. You don't really have to play cards like this ever, really. First Penguin, level 1 Water Wing Beast. Looks absolutely adorable. Second effect once per turn, if you control no face-up monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, it is treated as a tuner. If you had the choice, I was gonna say, like, this could be pretty good in Yummy, but it doesn't really matter too much. You can discard a card and reveal one Water Synchro in your extra deck, add one Water with the same type as the revealed monster, but one level lower from your deck to your hand, and you can change this card to face down defense. Also, you can out-special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except Water monsters. You know, it locks you under water only. Technically, it's a one-card, like, semi-starter in pure Crystron, but then you're not doing shit. Like, you're locked under water only, so... Yeah, it's not good, and... I mean, it's supposed to be a card for Penguin, but then it locks you underwater, so it's... Like, when I think about Penguin, I want to do some K9 plays. Yeah, I know, it's a Penguin deck, you're not supposed to, but still, like, what else are you doing, realistically, with, like, pure Penguin? Absolutely nothing. Again, you're summoning super cute monsters, but they do jack shit. And also the fact that you can, like, flip this monster face down, I really don't see what this achieves, so... Yeah, it's not like Shaddoll or Subterror, where your monsters have flip effects. I mean, yeah, no, they do, like, some of them, but... The majority of the Penguin monsters, they don't really get anything by being face down, so... Yeah, kind of garbage mechanic. Anyways, Forbidden Ritual R normal trap. First and second effect once per turn. Ritual summon one ritual monster from a grave by banishing other monsters from a grave, whose total level equal exactly its level, but destroyed during the end phase. It's kind of like a Necro Fusion for rituals. You can banish this card from a grave once this turn. When you ritual summon with a card effect that requires a monster, you can also banish ritual monsters from a grave as material used for the ritual summon. The issue is that the ritual decks don't really want to play a card like this, like, ever. So Mitsurugi is not playing this, and the decks like Megalith maybe, but you could argue this card could be good in Genesis format. So I don't think it necessarily sucks. You can also say, like, this card maybe could be good for pure Penguin in Genesis if, like, everything becomes unplayable. I don't think it's gonna happen. Tip of the Tongue Reduction. I remember this normal monster from back in the days. Tungyo or something? Yeah, Tungyo. Man, you suck. Anyways, when your opponent activates a card effect by declaring exactly one card name, ooh, cross out, and negate that effect, then you can add one card with that name from your deck to your hand. Yeah, it's a bad card. It's a trap card. If this set card and its owner's control is destroyed by the opponent's card effect, you can target one face a monster they control. It loses 500 attack. This is a card that could have came out like 15 years ago, and it still wouldn't have been good. Like, it literally could have been out during Edison format, and nobody would have played it. So, yeah, really garbage. She's Go-san Shugo, normal trap, special summon one level 1 or rank 1 monster from either graveyard. So, I don't know, like a Yummy monster. And if you do equip this card to it, once per turn during the end phase, increase the equipped monster's level or rank by 1. Apply these effects based on the monster's equipped monster's level or rank 3+. It gains equal to its original attack. It is unaffected by the once per turn. Okay, so it takes like 10 years for... Okay, yeah, garbage. Absolute dog shit. Okay, and finally, we've got the Legendary 5Ds spoiler. So, some of these cards are really interesting. It's not even about, like... I don't even think there's any new cards. They said new cards, but I didn't see a single one. So maybe their definition of new cards is like cards that didn't exist when they announced it, but realistically, yeah, exactly. No, there are no new cards aside from the ones imported from Structure Deck Power of Fellows. Yeah, I'm really confused because they kind of, I don't know, they kind of betrayed us. But anyways, whatever. It doesn't matter too much because the reprints are pretty good. So I don't really care about like the 5Ds. I mean, the actual decks, but I care about the staples. So there's 2 Effect Veilers in the Yusei deck, as well as an Ash and a Perulia. This is huge. Obviously, it's a common Perulia, so it looks absolutely disgusting, but it's still a Perulia. And Perulia is super expensive, so you can get your hands on Perulia for dirt cheap. Absolutely beautiful. But I mean, it's still going to be worth something because you have to buy like the whole thing. And I don't think this is going to be cheap. I think it's going to be worth some money. But yeah, not too bad, not too bad. And then some other cards that I don't think matter too much. 1 for 1, Called by the Grave, Cross Out, Forbidden Droplet, Imperm. These cards are really bad though. Scrap Warrior, Junkware Extreme. And the new cards for Yusei, they sucked as garbage. They're just so bad. And also Crimson Dragon Common doesn't look good. All these cards don't matter. So yeah, you're really just the whole Yusei deck is really just for the reprints. That's sad. Akiza, again, a grand total of 0 new cards. So I'm still confused as to why they said new cards. I don't get it. But yeah, Black Rose Dragon Chibi artwork. I don't really like it too much, so it's not like I really care. But yeah, and then the token is secret. It's just like, it's such a waste of a slot, honestly, for me. I don't know. Anyways, there is 2 Ghost Ogres, as well as Ghost Sister and Spooky Dog Shit. Nobody cares. Mochimi Meows. That's an interesting one. I think you can kind of see where this pattern goes. There was Perulia in Yusei, and then Meows in Akiza. Okay, Mount Straightborn, Terraforming. A lot of bad cards. 2 Imperm. Okay, so you got your playset just with 2 structure decks. And then we also have nothing. Okay, yeah, nothing. Yeah. And also, I don't know what this is. I think it's a bad card. This, I think is good. This is a good card, but like, you only need 1. Yeah, you don't need 3 copies of this, like, ever. So, yeah. The Ultras and Secrets aren't really, like, good cards necessarily. Just a little weird. Anyways, Crow, okay, so to me, this is the best deck out of the 3. And Crow is the GOAT because Blackwing is the GOATed deck. I don't really care about the Blackwing cards either. 2 Jewels, not too bad. Ultra Value of the Emblem of Honor. I don't know if, like, Edison players are going to be happy with this, but whatever. 2 Ash, okay, so you got to replace it there. Ghost Mourner, it doesn't really matter too much. And then Fua. Okay, so you got 1 Fua, 1 Perulia, 1 Meows off of this legendary 5Ds collection. This is pretty nice. And then, yeah, MST, Book of Moon, Forbidden Chalice, Called by the Grave. A lot of, like, really old cards that you're not really trying to play, like, nowadays. Like, you know, like, Forbidden Chalice, MST. We're not playing Radiant Typhoon Blackwing. We're playing regular Blackwing, or we're just buying this for the staples. And then, yeah, Icarus Attack, Blackbird Close. What is this? I'm pretty sure this is unplayable, right? Hold on. Blackbird Close. Like, actual trash. I'm so confused. Armor Master, Nathong the Starlight. I just don't understand what was the like direction with like the 5Ds collection. Like, it's just, this is not supposed to be like modern. It's not like, okay, so we have like the staples from that you would see in modern structure decks, but definitely not like the cards of like the power level of like modern structure decks. Like these decks feel very outdated. I don't know. Maybe it's also because I don't have a picture, so it's hard for me to tell, because when I read like some really bad cards, I'm like, bro, what is this doing here? But I think I'm right. I think I'm seeing a lot of like really shitty cards in here. Obviously, there's a lot of good cards as well, and some ratios are fine, but like you're not playing 3 Chinook like ever. You're definitely playing 3 Sidri. You guys let me know how you feel about this in the comment section. Obviously, I appreciate the Mochamis, so that's always nice. And then, yeah, these cards suck. I guess you can say First Penguin is probably the best card here. And then the Shaddoll monster is decent. But yeah, what really matters is really just the Mochamis. I really don't care about anything else. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.